Having the wrong registration number on your PCN is a fantastic reason to appeal. There are a few things that you have to check and evidence that you have to gather to get your PCN cancelled. Your PCN will have how many days you have to appeal written on it, and it usually varies between 14 and 21 days, depending on how you were issued the ticket. Acting quickly is the key, because if your appeal does get rejected, you still want the option of paying the reduced amount. Even if the details on the PCN are wrong, you can't ignore it. They are enforceable by law, so ignoring it would hike the price of the PCN. You get a charge certificate and bailiffs can chase you for the money, and you could get a CCJ, which would affect your credit rating. This makes getting loans, credit cards and mortgages difficult. It's worth pointing out that there's a difference between a penalty charge notice and a parking charge notice, and they look practically identical, but there's a big difference. Penalty charge notices are enforceable by law and are handed out by police, council and other traffic authorities. Parking charge notices are normally given out in places like supermarkets. Operators control these car parks, and if you don't abide by the rules, they issue you a ticket. But it's more like an invoice. It's still not a good idea to ignore it though. First, you have to make sure that your car registration error isn't clerical. If it's just a typo on one letter, you might have to pay the fine. Annoyingly, the PCN is still legal according to a specialist traffic violation lawyer, but it's still worth appealing because the worst they can say is no. If the registration bears no resemblance to yours and you weren't in the area when it was issued and it doesn't belong to you, then you have a very strong case to get your PCN cancelled. It's all about gathering that information together about where you were, maybe from your bank statement, your boss, and providing photos and copies of documents that relate to your car registration. The more evidence you can provide, the better chance you have of a successful appeal. If you're still unsure about what to do and you want a bit of legal help, you could use online solicitors like JustAnswer. For a £5 trial, you can write about your PCN in the chat and they'll give you a professional answer about how to appeal your ticket. If it helps get the ticket cancelled, it could save you a lot of money. I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use it, you'll be supporting my channel, so thanks.